Hello, good morning, Jai Swaminarayan, everybody. Welcome all of you to this amazing webinar that we are going to have today. If you are able to listen to my voice, what we have done is we have opened the AI WhatsApp group for all participants. If you are able to hear my voice, just say yes on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Thank you very much for joining. This is going to be a wonderful and mind-boggling experience for all of us. Okay, let me first begin with thanking Swamiji, Prabodh Swamiji Maharaj, Bhakti Swami, Krishnavai, Nishkambhai, and the entire team who is with me today, who has done a lot of homework, a lot of technical development, a lot of research, to bring this entire Samanvay Pro Job Search program together for you. So before I begin, let me just give some context of this whole program. And most important for you to know is that we are going to have this program on 2 Sundays. One session is going to be today, in which we are going to cover three major modules of job search. And the same time, next Sunday on 22nd, we will be covering the last three modules of AI-based job search program. So I would request and I'll urge all of you to participate in both these sessions if you really want to, adapt yourself, if you really want to go to the next level of job search. A couple of instructions, before we delve into this whole program, I would request all of you or most of you, if it is convenient to join from a desktop or a laptop, because bigger screen will give you better understanding and larger perspective and better perspective of the tools that we are talking about. Simultaneously, you can keep your mobile on because there will be a lot of interaction on the group that we have created. Correct. So if it is convenient for you, I would request and urge you to have your laptops and desktops or your iPads or or your tablets simultaneously running and watching this whole program on that, and your mobile phone go simultaneously for chatting. Okay, so before we begin, I would just like to share a story. It's not a story; it's in fact a fact which has happened with IBM. Now, I'm not going to cover a lot about how is AI impacting the job industry, what is artificial doing in terms of revolutionizing the whole job market. I think we have already covered last time when we had a seminar a couple of months back with a gentleman from IIM, a professor from IIM, right? But this is a very interesting story that we came across while we were researching. So what happened in 2023? IBM suddenly fired 8,000 people from their HR and support services. Okay, this was in early mid 2003, and there was 2023, I'm sorry. And there was a lot of news across the globe, and people were saying that HR people, recruitment people, HRMS people, rewards and compensation people, they will lose their jobs, right? And it will impact the way people are searching the jobs. Why this happened? Because IBM developed an AI tool which was Ask HR for their lakhs of employees across the globe. So previously, if there was any HR query, people had to call their respective HR Spocks in their region. But now it was completely replaced by a Spock, by an agentic AI, which was Ask HR. And Ask HR revolutionized the entire HR process. 96% of all HR queries were solved by this agentic AI. So suddenly 8,000 people become redundant and they were asked to go, right? So 8,000 people were asked to go. So what happened in the next 6 months? Suddenly IBM HR realized that we were able to replace human beings with redundant jobs, replace AI with human beings with redundant jobs. But there were several jobs in the HR department and support department which had to apply a lot of logic, which had customer and employment engagement, which needed face-to-face interactions. For that, they again hired same number of people. But the only difference here was the new employees that they hired 8,000, and in fact more. Their CEO Arvind Krishnan had spoken about this in the Wall Street Journal interview. They ended up hiring 8,000 more people in HR, but all these people were AI enabled. They had done AI training. They have completely, unlearned what HR they used to do before, and now they have learned a lot of HR tools. So because of learning HR along with their core skills, they had hired more number of people compared to number of jobs that they had laid off. So what industry understood, or what result came out, is that, again, this is a very famous statement in the AI industries today, that AI is not going to replace the job. People who know AI are going to replace our jobs. Okay. So it is very important for you and me and anybody, right, who is going to apply for a job. Uh, Also understand one very important element: the way technology has changed various aspects of our life. The way we are ordering food, it is completely changed. It's on our fingertips, it's on our mobile phone, right? The way we are consuming entertainment, right? Most of us, I don't remember when we have gone to watch a cinema in a cinema hall, right? The way we are traveling, the way we are learning, right? The way even we are consuming medicines and medical services, all this has, revolutionized. So the way people are searching jobs, the way uh, companies are selecting people or recruiting CVs, or or selecting CVs and conducting interviews, this entire process has also experienced a drastic change. There has been a sea change in the ways people have. Now, I'm in HR industry since last 8 to 10 years, so I know it better. The way we were hiring people 8 years back, and the way we are hiring people now, the way we were, scouting for CVs 4, 5 years back, and the way we are scouting for CVs now is completely changed. Correct? So if you and I, agar aapne bata, we don't adopt the new ways of recruitment or the new ways of job search. Correct? We are going to be left behind. What is happening today? Let us try to see some scenarios. Okay, we keep on applying, right? But we see this scenario: apply, no reply. Many youths tell us, many youth come and meet Saints and Rishnabhai and Krishnabhai, say that our CV itself is not getting shortlisted, right? They say that, okay, we sometimes get shortlisted, but we are not getting the offer. Okay. Other common feedback is that, we are able to face the interviews, but we are not able to crack the interviews. Okay, there are other candidates who are performing better than us. So what happens is, we are qualified, we have experience, we have everything, we have certification, but still, most of the time, we are not getting the jobs that we are looking at. If this is happening to us, I would request most of you to be interactive and write in the WhatsApp groups. Yes, it is happening to me. Let me see the feedback. Are people writing? Delay, bit delay. Acha, there is a bit delay, but many of you have responded saying that yes, we are facing this issue, right? So this is a wonderful opportunity. There's two sessions, today and next Sunday. It's a wonderful session for you to understand and to unlearn the way you are applying for a job or searching for a job, appearing an interview, negotiating your offer. So once you receive an offer letter, everything is going to be changed, right? And everything is going to be technology driven. So what is this course all about? Okay, now once you have attended both these sessions, how it is going to change your life. And I have personally attended this course, and believe you me, I have paid a lot of fees to attend this course. And there are many devotees. I know Amrish from other mandals. Ini sathe ame kairu chhe. So I know it's a very expensive course, and all this has come to us for free. Correct. So once you attend both these sessions, and you will be able to play around with the agentic AIs that we will share with you. You will Currently, what is happening, that we are chasing jobs, but the scenario will be completely different. I'm sure, and it has happened. We have done a lot of experiments and pilots with some of the youths, right? Recruiters will start chasing you. Isn't it amazing and interesting? Correct. Currently, what is happening is we are struggling to get one offer. But if you are able to crack this whole agentic AI based job search process, there might be a scenario where you will end up with multiple job offers. And I have seen that happen with many kids or many youths in satsang as well. Correct. See, this tool will give you a power. Correct. It will enable you, right? That you will pick and choose the company where you want to join. See, suddenly today what is happening is, I don't have a choice. It is said no beggars are no choosers. So whichever job application comes in my inbox, I will randomly apply. Correct. But this is a very scientific approach. Okay. It is well thought through. The entire search process matches your qualification, your skill sets, the projects that you have done, your experience, your current CTC, and basis which It will give you the list of jobs that are relevant to you, right? Most importantly, this whole tool, this whole program will enable you to search jobs or get the jobs which are of your similar to your profile, not only in India but other regions of the world as well, right? I'll give you a common example. Currently, there has been a lot of traction in the Middle East, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, for accounting jobs. And we have seen a lot of youths from Satsang, go to Dubai and Abu Dhabi and who are struggling to get accounting jobs here, who are either at 25, 30,000. Suddenly they have gone to Dubai and working in a, oil company or a digital company or a finance company. And, they are getting 5x, 6x salary to what they were getting in India. So this tool is enable you to search jobs not only in India, but in other countries as well. Okay. And one of the biggest mistake that we make, and I used to do in my real part of the career, is that this is very pertinent to the point number fifth that I'm going to talk, which I'm talking about now, that we only have one CV, right? I also ये mistake હું પહેલા કરતો હતો. મારી પાસે એક જ CV હતું. અને if I am applying in Citibank, I am applying in ICICI Bank, I am applying in Deloitte, I am applying in Wall Street Journal, only one CV I will send it to everyone. And nobody used to call me back, or I was never getting shortlisted. Correct? So this entire process of resume building that we will talk about, and we will see how we can do it, right? It will help you create customized CV for a specific JD. Correct? It will match the keywords, it will give you ranking and everything. So it's going to be an amazing experience for you when you learn this process. In the next Sunday session, what you're going to do is the art of cracking interview. It's very detailed, very scientific, very personal. We'll do a mock interview. You can do a mock interview on your mobile phone. Correct. You don't need to call anybody, before questions. So there is a trend in our satsang that if I have to go for interview tomorrow, I will call my leader, I will call, Nishkam Bhai, and, I'll see what are the questions. They don't know what questions the interviewer is going to ask. Correct. I'm not saying that we should not call our leader. We should definitely call our leader. But technically, what questions am I going to be asked, especially in IT field? L1 questions, L2 questions, L3 questions. This all these questions will be shown to you. And you can do a mock interview. The AI tool will give you ranking or feedback on your answers, and it will give you which is the best answer. Correct. And last but not the least, and I see this seventh point is very, very important. Again, the same thing happens in our satsang today, that if I get a job offer, if there is a IT guy who is a full stack engineer and he's having 7 to 8 years of experience, and is working currently at 10 lakhs and he gets an offer of 13 lakhs. So what will he do most of the time? Logical hai, I'll call my leader, or I'll go to Bhakti Swami, or I'll call Nishkam Bhai, and they will say, okay, to offer negotiate kar. But on what basis? Correct. Does the company really have a budget of going to 15 lakhs or 16 lakhs? We don't know. So we're just shooting in the dark. So this tool is so efficient, the last tool that we will do next Sunday, that once you receive an offer, you upload the offer. Now I'll give an example here. So assume that I got an offer from Capgemini. I'm holding 7 years experience. I'm a full stack engineer. Okay. So I'm currently working in some mid-size IT company and I got an offer from Capgemini. So when I upload this offer in this AI tool, the AI tool will be give me a report and result saying that this kind of role in Deloitte or in JP Morgan or in Morgan Stanley, okay, or maybe in other IT company in TCS, what is the maximum salary that they are offering? Okay, to that level, they will tell you that to what level you can negotiate in your basics, to what level you can negotiate in your HRA, to what level you can negotiate on your incentives or bonuses. Correct? And it will also show you the career path. So it is very important. So when I get an offer letter, it's very important that either I blindly accept the offer without knowing, and once I join the company, I will realize that I've made a big mistake. Correct? So all in all, once all of us, we together spend this 2 weeks, right? Today session and the next session, same time next Sunday, you will be able to achieve all these things. Is it exciting to you? If it is exciting, please write yes in the chat box before I go to the next slide. Okay. So thank you very much for your participation. So what we're going to cover today, okay, this is today's session and the next slide is next week's session, but we'll focus more on today's session. So first of all, it's very important for us to demarcate or or discern the difference between traditional way of job search and AI driven job search. Okay. Now again, we are not guaranteeing you that તમને job મળી જશે. But I am sure of one thing, that if you go through this entire process, you will be a different person. You will be confident in the interview, and you will be able to pick and choose that, boss, I don't want to go for this company's interview. I'll only go for this three companies interview. Correct. But to come to that level, if you have to get that kind of confidence, it is very important for you to unlearn the traditional and normal way of job search. Correct. And adapt the new ways of learning, of applying for a job, which is completely AI driven. Now the next two slots that I'm talking about, or next two topics that I'm talking about, Samanvay Job Hunter AI tool, okay, and the Samanvay Pro Resume Builder. For these two tools training, I have paid a hefty amount for a professional trainer. Okay. And they have created their own AI, and they have given the access to me of that all AI. The good news for all of us is this both these tools and the other tools in the on that we will cover on next Sunday, it is going to be made available to you completely free of cost. Now, see, this is the power of satsang. અત્યારે હું સભાની વાત નથી કરતો, but I'm telling you, we are so lucky, right? Because of Swamiji, because of this platform, because of, Swamiji always tells us that along with spirituality, along with satsang, we have to be capable enough and efficient enough so that we stand in the market with a confident face. Correct. So the team who is sitting around, who's surrounded with me, here, we have spent endless nights to create both these tools. And all these tools are free. So what is the first tool that we will see a demo today? We will see a demo of job search. Okay. Sitting in one computer on one laptop, I will be able to search jobs which are matching my experience, which is matching my salary levels, which is matching my projects that I have done. And it will give me a list of jobs in all cities in Mumbai, okay, in India, sorry. And also I'll be able to search jobs in Dubai, Middle East, Singapore, Hong Kong, USA, wherever you want to search. Okay. So isn't this exciting and amazing? Correct. Next point, what we will cover today. It's very important, next one. And I'm telling you, you will be amazed and startled once you use this tool. Okay, it is Samanvay Pro Resume Builder. આની અંદર બે મોડ્યુલ છે. One is, okay, there are various modules, but I'm going to talk about the two modules here. AI-based Pro Resume Builder. This has two sub-modules. One is, assume that there is a fresher who doesn't have a CV. He's just blindly sitting, right? Any પાસે CV છે જ નહીં. Don't worry. This tool will help you create an entire CV that you would have never thought of. Correct? And the results will be amazing and mind-blowing. Correct? And next is very, very, very important. It I don't know how many of you know ATS. If you know ATS, anybody who knows ATS, please type the full form of ATS in the chat box. And ATS is not anti-terrorist squad. મેં એક બે જણને પૂછેલું તો એ લોકો મને કીધું ATS નો મતલબ કમલેશભાઈ આ થાય છે. પણ આપણે સમજી રાખવું પડે what is ATS. If you know ATS, it is going to be a friend for life. If you don't know ATS, of course, it will be an enemy and terrorist for you. How many of you have given the right answer? Okay, there is a lag. Okay, some of you have given right answers here. ATA is application tracking system. Okay, 90% of the companies in the world today are using this ATS tool to for the first level of shortlisting and segregating candidates. First level. Correct. And we have our Amrish Pinkeshbhai Rathod, who works with Accenture in the HR department, resource management department. He is also part of our team, and he is going to speak about that for 2-3 minutes once we reach that level. And he told us last time that for a single application in Accenture, they get 900 CVs, average 800 to 900 CVs. Now, nobody is going to reach all those CVs. They will only reach 50 CVs. So how do they shortlist this 50 CVs? It is basis ATS scoring. Correct? So અત્યારે તમે don't get confused and don't get bogged down. We will help you to create your CV which is ATS friendly. Correct? But it is very important for us to know what is ATS and how I can beat ACS, how I can make a resume of mine which is going to be selected and shortlisted for the interview process. Okay, so I'll move on. What we will do next week, quickly I'll go through here. I'll not spend a lot of time here. Okay, I will cover this after today's session. Let's me not, but Samanvay interview simulator tool we have developed. We will do, you'll be able to do your video based AI interview and the offer negotiation tool. Okay. આની ડિટેલ્સ હું તમને આજના સેમિનારના એન્ડમાં I will share with you. Okay. So for this whole 2 weeks program or 2 days program, Sunday, this Sunday, next Sunday, what do you need? Okay, very simple. We just need your physical and mental presence for 1.5 hours to 2 hours today and next Sunday. Okay, you may have your CV, you may not have your CV. Again, I will urge you, અત્યારે અમારી સાથે don't try to replicate what we are doing. After we are done with this course in the group, we will share all the links where you can play around. You can make your CV, you can change your CV, right? You can search jobs and do various other things. Okay, you don't need to personally create any agentic AI. We have created for you. You don't need to have any specific coding knowledge. I have zero knowledge of coding, but still I am able to use it. Correct. Next is, you don't need to have any special prompt engineering courses, because people who know AI, they know that AI broadly is divided into two. One is chat based, prompt based, and second is agentic AI. Now, prompt based may one should have the knowledge and art of which prompt to ask when. Correct. So એના માટે ઘણા બધા prompt engineering courses બી છે, right? ઘણા બધા કર્યા છે, મેં બી કર્યા છે. So if you have not done, don't worry. Okay, there is no rocket science. Any layman can use these tools. Correct. No need to visit multiple job sites. હવે in next 5 to 10 minutes we will go to see a live demo. You don't need to go to multiple websites. એક જ agentic AI ની અંદર you will be able to visit the entire world job site, and it will give you list of jobs that are relevant to you. Last but not the least, the entire process. This is one universal program, one unique program, which will customize your CV, which will give you ATS ranking and redo your CV, which better ACS scoring. It will give you interview techniques and questions that are going to be asked. Okay, and it will tell you what are the relevant answers you should reply to these questions. Okay, it will review your responses and it will give you feedback on that itself, and you will be able to negotiate your salary in a better way. Correct. So this is an end-to-end program that we have been designing since last couple of months, right? So you just have to sit back and relax. And if you want to take down notes, please take down notes. We will also have a Q&A session after we are done with the today's demo. But mota moti, all in all, you don't have to be a prompt engineer. You don't need to be a coder. You don't have a CV. That is fine. Okay, this tool itself will do magic for you. Okay, so quickly we will just go on to how the job search market has evolved. Okay, what are the old ways of searching jobs, and most of us are doing that, and what are the new ways of searching jobs, right? I would just quickly cover this. What used to happen 5 7 years back when there was no digital platform. There was no LinkedIn, no Naukri, no job portals. I know in 98 when I started my career, I have literally mailed my CV. Mailed matlab, I have gone to the post office and given my CV. And that's how I got selected in one company. Correct. If I imagine that today, I mean, it's so archaic. Correct. Uh, Today, what happens is once I apply my job, they tell me immediately within 2 3 days whether you're shortlisted or not shortlisted. Correct. The physical application used to go to the company and we just had to wait endlessly. There was no phone number, there was no email ID, and we didn't know what used to happen to our CV. Even we are shortlisted or we are not shortlisted. Correct. There was no element of research and comparison. Okay, today there are many website like Glassdoor. Naukri also has a website which compares all the companies and it does annual salary compensation review. Correct. So assume that I'm applying for a company. So I have a tool which will give me the entire research about that company, saying that આનું culture કેવું છે, career path કેવું છે, are the people happy with this company? What is the average number of years people are spending in this company? Acha, what are the peer groups in this company, in this industry, and how are they good? Correct, or good, bad, or ugly in terms of employee relationship. So you have a lot of power, even before going to the interview, right? Today it is existing, but before it was not existing. There were a lot of, endless waiting, correct? And there was no base, no leverage of negotiating. Whatever salary they used to give you, you had to accept. Standard. If I had 5 lakhs income, I'll ask for 20 25% jump, and 6 and 7 lakhs ke andar I used to settle down. Correct. So these are the old ways of, searching jobs. Now, what has happened? What is a new era? The way I told in the beginning, we have changed the way we are eating, the way we are traveling, the way we are consuming entertainment, the way we are, consuming medical services, a lot many things, correct? So today, because of this whole AI, no, I'm talking about difference between 2 years and today. You I know I used to go to LinkedIn to search for jobs. Then I used to go to Naukri. Then I used to go to Indeed. If I want to go to search jobs in, say, Dubai, I used to go to Naukri Gulf. Badano login ID password I have to remember. Sometimes I had to have a premium subscription. I had to pay for that. Correct. So even being in a digital era, it was a tedious job. But now, because of AI, you don't have to do all these things. One agentic AI will help you do everything. You get the last level of company insight, right? What is their financials? What is their market competition? What are their market share? What are the future plans? How is the corporate culture? How are the employees? Are they happy or not? Is it a good paymaster or not? You can do all kinds of 360-degree research of that company even before going for an interview. Correct. Next is, this whole tool will help you build a CV. Okay, most of the time, again, I have seen this happen. I tell many youths in the satsang also, okay, don't outsource your ability to create your CV, right? This is the biggest mistake that we make. I have seen and I've scolded many youths also. They come to me, they come to the leader, ke mane maru CV banaya. How will somebody else make my CV? No, I fail to understand. Correct. So the moment, this is just a general, statement I'm making. You can never outsource the process of your thinking. જે દિવસે તમે તમારો thought process કોઈને બીજાને કરવા કર્યું ને, it is the beginning of your end. Correct. So I am the only person who knows what I have done, what are my qualification, what projects I have done. Forget the formatting. Formatting simple, so that is icing on the cake. But the content, I will put a content put together. Then I will use an agentic AI tool to make it relevant to that JD. Correct. So same point which I stated in the beginning. We can't have one CV, one side fits all. ઓકે એક સીવી બધી કંપનીમાં નહીં ચાલે. જે સીવી કેપજેમિનીમાં ચાલે તે એક્સેન્ચરમાં નહીં ચાલે. જે સીવી એક્સેન્ચરમાં ચાલે ટીસીએસમાં નહીં ચાલે. બિકોઝ એ લોકોના જેડીઝ અલગ અલગ છે. કરેક્ટ. એન્ડ વી હેવ ટુ રીડ ધ જેડી in detail even before applying. Correct. So this is very important. Next is, like I said, it will help you to prepare your, mock interviews, practice questions, feedback on confidence. Now, last week only, there is a youth from Goregaon. He is working in JM Financials and he had an interview from JP Morgan for FP&A. I think he is on the call also today. So I did a pilot with him, correct? And I told him, boss, you do this, you use this tool, correct? And he got, he was also surprised and even I was surprised. And he said that, Kamlesh bhai, I was able to appear the interview much confidently, correct? And the person who was taking his interview also was impressed, saying that areas which he didn't know, he openly said, sir, I don't know this, but I can come back to you. And he has gone to the next level. Correct. So which is why I'm telling you, see, it's not that there is, what happens with us, psychologically. If I apply in 10 companies and મને ઓફર નથી આવતી ઇન્ટરવ્યુ માટે, તો મને શું લાગે, યાર, I am hopeless. Anxiety આવી જાય, depression આવી જાય. That is not the case. We are not hopeless. We don't know the technical aspects of appearing for an interview, period. Correct? આ જ problem છે. The moment we learn that, no, things become much easier. I'm not saying that he will get the job there, but at least he is confident that he has gone to the next level. Level L1 માંથી L2 માં ગયો છે. Correct? So this is very important. Uh, During the process, one more thing, I'm in HR, I have seen this, people follow up. They send the CV today and સવારે CV મોકલું ને સાંજે follow up કરે. That is not the right way of doing it. Second thing is the way you draft your email, the way you post a reply to, you make a cover letter, the way you make an outreach to somebody. In my initial days in my career, I used to reach out to many CEOs, right? Okay, sir, I am a product manager in Times of Money. I want to do project management job with your company. And I'm telling you, I used to draft at that time in a such a way that 10 mathi 8 CEOs used to call me at least for the interview. Now that's a big achievement. You build your network, people know you, you know the people. It's not that whether you get the job, that's a secondary thing. But the communication, the punctuality, the punctuations, the grammaticals, all that matters a lot. Correct? Industry insight I said, and recommendations like AI will recommend. Okay, now this is also very important. If you're applying for an FP&A, if you're applying for a FICO, if you're applying for warehouse, FICO, SAP has a lot of certifications. So the AI engine will tell you that if you want to go to the next level, you're stuck as an accountant in a company. Now, if you want to go to the next level, this engine will tell you, કે boss, you should have done તમારે આ બધા કોર્સ કરવા પડશે. કરેક્ટ. પછી આઈટી વાળાને ક્લાઉડનું હોય, કે અકાઉન્ટ વાળાને એસએપી ફીકોનું હોય, કે માઇક્રોસોફ્ટ 365નું ફાઇનાન્સ એન્ડ ઓપરેશન મોડ્યુલ હોય, વોટ એવર મોડ્યુલ ઇઝ દેટ, AI will recommend you that you have to do this kind of roles, this kind of training. Okay. Now we will go to our module, AI based job search tool. આમાં શું થશે? I think next is we will do the demo. Okay. But before that, what is this whole Samanvay job search tool? Okay. It's a single platform. You don't have to go to LinkedIn or Naukri or Naukri Gulf or Indeed. આ પ્લેટફોર્મ જ તમને તમારા જોબ રિલેવન્ટ જોબ્સ તમને એની લિસ્ટ આપશે. એની બ્યુટી એ છે, you will be able to get the table, download the table along with the application link. Okay. And one sincere request, તમે જ્યારે આને હોમવર્ક કરશો ઘરે અને તમને છે ને 10 જોબ આવશે કે 15 જોબ આવશે, don't be in a hurry to apply for that job. That is the biggest mistake that we make. Correct. Just download the table, wait for one more week, and after next week we'll start applying. Okay. You get 100% verified genuine job openings, because most of the time, I know I'm in HR, I speak to many HR people of, HR folks of companies. 50% of jobs on LinkedIn are just branding jobs. They are not actual jobs. Okay. Even many jobs on Naukri are, branding jobs. They are not actual jobs. So તમને લાગે કે આ job છે, અને again you will see, if you go to a particular LinkedIn job, maybe in some other session we can take on how to apply on LinkedIn. One particular job will have 400 applicants. How would you even be shortlisted for that? Correct. So આ બધા ઘણા બધા nuances છે that one need to understand before applying the job. This tool will help you search the jobs which are relevant to your professional experience, your education qualification, your expected CTC and current CTC. Correct. You will be able to search jobs for multiple locations, which I said. You will be able to get listing of jobs which is 100% matching, because today I'm at say 25 lakhs, and I am only getting jobs which are less than 25 lakhs. There's no point in applying for those jobs. Correct. So where do we search jobs which are relevant for me? Correct. This tool will help you get those lists. And most importantly, you will be able to download these jobs. Now, I try me when we are doing this. For an account executive, we have downloaded 20 jobs for Dubai, 15 jobs for Abu Dhabi, with 3 years of experience. We'll do that live in some time. Bombay માટે કર્યું છે, હૈદરાબાદ માટે કર્યું છે, અમદાવાદ માટે કર્યું છે, બેંગ્લોર માટે કર્યું છે, right? So you can download this whole list of jobs and make your CV which is friendly to the JD of that particular job, and then apply. Correct. So this is all gyan that I have given up until now. Now we are going to really see the Samanvay job hunter tool. Are we all ready? If you guys are ready, please say yes in the group. Okay. And one more request. Okay. Just see the way this tool works. Okay. Take down notes. Don't try to do anything today or during this session. Okay. You have to learn the process thoroughly. Then you will be able to do it. Now I'll stop sharing from my laptop and I'll request Jigar bhai. Okay, Jigar bhai, you can start. Once you start, we'll wait for 30 seconds so that everybody is on the same page. Okay, don't do anything. Okay, I'll just give a brief background. Everybody is able to see this Samanvay Job Hunter tool, which is on Perplexity. Just say yes. No way. Okay. So before we go ahead, okay, it's very important for you to know. I'm not sure. I'm just asking a question. Don't respond. How many of you are signed up for ChatGPT Pro, which is free for first year? If not, please do that immediately after this seminar. Okay. How many of you have Perplexity login? If you don't have, you please do this. Okay. અગર તમે આ બે વસ્તુ નથી કરી, even Google Gemini is very important. Okay. ChatGPT is free for first year. Google Gemini, if you have Geo number, I think it is free for first year, right? You can go to my Geo and you can use it Google Gemini for free, and it will help you create amazing CVs, amazing videos, and amazing all the images that you have seen that we have been sharing, the video that we shared yesterday night. It is all on all these ChatGPT platforms. So we all are ready. Okay, fair. So Jigar bhai is going to lead us through. I will be just doing the voiceover. So this is the tool. અને આ લિંક તમને બધાને મળી જશે. Okay. It is free for all of us. Correct. But આજ કોર્સ તમે બહાર કરવા જશો તો ઘણા બધા પૈસા આપવા પડશે. તો Samanvay job hunter tool. Okay. So first thing what you have to do. Okay. What we are going to do today for the sake of this presentation and interest of time, we will search jobs in two domains. Okay, we will search job of a full stack developer, 7 years experience. We will do two searches, one for Mumbai and other cities in India, and one we will search for Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So we will cover one IT job for a full stack engineer. Second, which is very important and very burning in our satsang, most of the satsangis and devotees are falling in that category. It is finance and accounts executive. And I know people are stuck there. So we will search a job of finance and account executive with 3 years of experience. Okay. Again, the same locations, all maybe major cities in India and Dubai. So we are excited to do this. Chalu karu છે? Should I say yes to Jigar bhai? Okay. So once you get access to this job hunter perplexity tool that we have created, module that we have created, first thing you have to do is type hi. Just say hi. Okay. And wait for the response. So what it is saying, Jai Samir and Bulku, I am your life, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Forget all that. What is your current job title? Okay. Now, hold up. This is very important for you to know. This is prompt engineering. Okay. What we are doing now is prompt engineering, which is why I said in the beginning, you don't have to be a prompt engineer. You don't need to be a coder. We have made it so simple कि जे questions તમને પૂછશે ખાલી તમારે એના આન્સર ટાઈપ કરવાના છે. Okay. So like I said, here we are going to say that I am a full stack engineer. Full. Okay. And enter. What is the total years of experience? Now we will say 7 years. What are your primary skills? MongoDB, whatever, Jigar bhai, for a full stack which is relevant, 4 5 skill sets you can just mention. Okay, if are there any more? I'm not an IT guy, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so these are the skill sets, core skill set for a full stack engineer. Enter. What are the preferred roles? What designation? Are you looking at a project manager in full stack? Are you looking at a assistant vice president or senior manager? Whatever roles you are looking at, correct? But this again has to be relevant. You know, if I'm an account executive, I can't say finance controller or vice president finance. Okay, it has to be very relevant to my experience. Okay, we have mentioned these three roles. Enter, Jigar bhai. Okay, what are your preferred location? Now we will first search we'll do only for India. So we'll say Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, and Gurgaon. Okay, these 6 cities. Okay, enter. What is your current CTC? What is the current CTC? 8 to 10 lakhs? 10 lakhs, okay. Expected CTC, we can say, wait, just give a range, say 15 to 18 lakhs. Okay. Notice period, 30 days. Okay. See, now it is thinking. Okay, now see the table. See how much time it took. Just hold on. It didn't even take 3 seconds. Okay. And in 3 seconds, see the number of jobs it has given you. Okay. Naukri ma, Indeed ma, LinkedIn ma, Monster, Shine. Just go bottom. Okay. Okay. Just go bottom. I want to see the sources. Just go still scroll down. Okay. This is important. In 3 seconds, or the total process took less than 5 minutes, it has The algorithm has crawled for more than 15 websites to search the jobs. Correct? Now, see the beauty of this. You will be able to download this into an Excel. Jigar, by download this into an Excel, just so that Excel. You will have to, okay. We are not able, okay. See, this is how the output is. Now, we will also click on couple of roles and see what is the actual application like. But see the beauty of it. In within 5 minutes, it gave me, can you just open a few links? Jigar, bhai? Okay, see this Naukri. And let's open for LinkedIn also. Okay, fine. See the JD is there. Number of relevant jobs on the left hand side. Okay. And go to that Excel sheet again. I just want to see the Excel sheet, the output. See, it has gone to the, look at the platform column. It has gone to Naukri, it has gone to Indeed, it has gone to LinkedIn, it has gone to Monster, it has gone to Shine. If this tool were not there, હું શું કરત? LinkedIn માં અડધો કલાક સ્પેન્ડ કરત, નોકરીમાં 15-20 મિનિટ સ્પેન્ડ કરત, બધાનું લોગિન આઈડી મારે યાદ રાખવું પડે. Correct? Monster તો I think ઇન્ડિયામાં મોન્સ્ટર છે જ નહીં અત્યારે. Hardly people are using it. So the beauty of this tool is, like I said in the beginning, okay, you don't have to go or run around everywhere. Okay, everything is in one place. Now go back to that tool again. We will do a similar search for Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Okay, same in the same prompt, you have to find similar jobs in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Just move your cursor. Okay, enter. Okay, now download this link also, this Excel sheet also, and see number of jobs and the sources. Scroll down for sources. Yeah, okay. I want to see the sources. 8 sources, okay. And let's open the Excel. Okay, excellent. See, it has gone to Gulf Talent, it has gone to Naukri Gulf, it has gone to Indeed UAE, it has gone to UAE LinkedIn, it has gone to a website called Byte. We don't know. Okay, and it's gone to Gulf Talent and Indeed UAE. Just imagine. Right? And I know many people, I'll just give you a hack. Okay, if anybody wants to try your luck in Dubai, Dubai visas are easily available. So if you want to go and just travel, fix your interviews, 4 5 interviews. Many youths have done that. Go there for 10 15 days. But before going there, you at least should have 4 5 interviews lined up. Okay. And this is the tool which will help you every week, every 15 days or every week. We should keep on doing it. You will get updated list of jobs which are relevant to your profile. Okay. And in the location where you want to go. Okay. Go back to the tool. See, if you find this interesting and if you find that, yeah, I didn't know how to do this, just type yes. Because I just want to know the response, right? I'm not because 30 days before, even we were startled when we see this. This is an amazing tool. Okay. Any questions if you have, we will do the Q&A end of this session, maybe next 45 minutes or so. Because we have to do more searches and we have to do, create your CVs. You have to go to the next module as well. Do you guys find it amazing and interesting? Correct? You really want to try, you want this tool? બધા JSN લોકો આ tool જોતું હોય તો. Thank you very much. Okay. See, we did for full stack. You can do for UI UX. You can do for automation. You can do for data science. You can do for Q&A, QA, and all these things. Lots of things you can do. Correct. So this is just the starting point to the floodgates of job opportunities that you will find on the internet, right? At one place. Correct. So now we will move on to the next job search, start a new chat. We will do accounts executive. This is very, very, very important now. Okay. IT guys will find it boring, but let me tell you, સત્સંગની અંદર જેટલા બી લોકો છે મને ખબર છે મેજોરિટી લોકો અકાઉન્ટ્સમાં છે અને સ્ટક થઈ ગયા છે. So what we have taken the use case here is there is a person, છોકરો કે છોકરી કે મેરિડ ઋષિ પત્ની છે કે જે બી છે અકાઉન્ટ્સમાં ઘણા બધા વર્ષોથી છે. કે એને કાંઈ કર્યું નથી. તો 3 years of person who 3 years of experience in accounts role, right? And he is looking for a job in Mumbai, Ahmedabad, and all those cities and Dubai. So first is what we will do is we'll say hi. Okay. The same process. What is your current job title? Account executive. Accounts, huh? Not accounter. Accounts. So S will come. Executive. Okay. What is the total 3 years? Okay. Primary skills. Just say GST, income tax, invoicing, reconciliation, banking, uh, banking, return filing, and cost control. Just say this words. Okay. Enter. Preferred roles. We can say senior account manager, finance control manager. Okay. One more role we can say group account executive, accounts executive. Okay, that's enough. Just say enter. Preferred location, all Indian, मतलब Mumbai, Delhi, Ahmedabad, Pune, Bangalore, and Hyderabad. Okay, enter. Okay, 3 years experience, 5 lakhs rupees. Okay, 8 to 10 lakhs expected CTC. It'll ask for notice period, I guess. Yeah, 30 days. Okay, see, within 2 seconds, less than 1 second, it has given me the list of jobs from all these websites again. Okay, we can download this. We will not go to respective links because it is easily visible, but let's look at the Excel sheet. This is okay, great. It has gone to Shine, LinkedIn, Indeed. Okay, jobs in Delhi, jobs in Mumbai, accounts executive, GST tax vendor verification, correct? And it has given me the links also to apply. Go back to that chat, go back to that AI. I want to see the sources. Yeah, see, it has gone to 14 sources. Click on this. See the number of sources. Okay. Imagine આપણે આ બધા વેબસાઇટમાં ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલી જઈને આપણે જોબ સર્ચ કરવી પડે. Okay. Isn't this amazing? It is indeed. Now we will do the similar job search for Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Search similar similar jobs in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Hmm. Let's see. Okay. Take minute, hold on. See the salary 18,000 or 20,000. One dirham is 24 rupees. So multiply this by 24. Correct. Currently, this person is in 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs. And this is what he's going to get. I'm telling you, in our mandal, there is a guy who was working with Accenture, 8 lakhs in FPNA, and he has got a job in Dubai. He went there 2 months back using this tool. He is currently having 2 lakhs rupees per month. I'm not saying that બધાનું થશે, but this is really going to help us out. Okay, download this and see the number of sources, 7 sources. Download the Excel. Okay. Exciting લાગે છે બધાને? Exciting લાગતું હોય તો yes લખો, JSN લખો ગ્રુપમાં બધા. You downloaded all the Excels, no? Okay, fine. Good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. So what we did, I'll just do a quick recap. Okay. Not more than 4 5 prompts. First, એ તમને hi કીધું તો it asks you tomorrow what is your designation, what is your skill sets, which cities you are looking the job for, what is the CTC, what is your expected CTC. આની ઉપર it gave you the list of the jobs that are relevant to you. Okay. and it has given you a very specific curated list of jobs where your CV and the data that we have mentioned is matching. Correct? So you don't have to blindly apply to 50 jobs in a day and 100 jobs in a day. You just have to apply to the specific jobs which this list is giving you, and you can refine this list every week. Suppose you do this because now jobs be hota hoy, right? So you can do this on weekly basis, correct? And you also will, what is most important is that you will learn the way how to get things done using an agentic AI. This is very important. Now, what about job search here? When you go to a job, there are various agentic AI tools that people are using. So you will be a master in, even this whole prompt engineering, and you will be able to master the art of how to deal with an agentic AI and how to make your life simpler and easier. Correct? We can stop sharing. We will go to the next module, the last module of today. I will go back to my presentation. Okay. So we have completed two modules up until now, and the last module is pending, and it is a bit technical and very interesting. I think I'm જેટલું excitement અને surprise આમાં આવ્યું છે ને એની કરતા max pro આવશે next module માં. I'm telling you honestly. So we understood the difference between traditional job searching and AI-based job searching. What are the benefits of AI-based job searching? Next, we just experienced first-hand experience. We just saw live how to search jobs which are relevant to our profile. We did an IT job search and we did an account executive job search. We did for two locations, two countries. One is India and second is Middle East. And we got curated list. We were able to download those lists. And again, I'm urging you, જ્યારે તમે આ કરશો આજે કે કાલે, please don't be in a hurry to apply for the jobs because finding a job is just the beginning. There are a lot of things you have to do before you apply. And let us not make the mistake that we were making before. કરેક્ટ કે કોઈ તમને કે અહીંયા મને ખબર છે સત્સંગનો એક વોટ્સએપ પર ગ્રુપ છે ઓપનિંગનું એવરી ડે વી ગેટ 50 ઓપનિંગ્સ અકાઉન્ટ્સની અહીંયાની ત્યાંની બ્લાઇન્ડલી બધા અપ્લાય કરે છે ત્યાં ડોન્ટ ડુ દેટ બીકોઝ તમારું સીવી શોર્ટલિસ્ટેડ નહીં થશે unless you don't follow the entire process of this module. Okay, so are we ready for the last and most interesting module for today? Please type yes. This is the chapter 3, AI based pro resume builder. Okay, it is not just a resume builder, it's a pro resume builder and optimize uh, your resume with respect to ATS scoring. Okay, now here, Pinkesh bhai, if you are on the call and if you're hearing us, I would request you to, I'll give his introduction first. Pinkesh Rathod is a Amrish and Karyakarta from Kandivali. Before this, he was working with Orange Business Service in the HR department for 7 to 8 years. Then he was, I guess, with Capgemini, and today he's with Accenture. He's into resource management. Okay, so resource management is a subset of HR, and he gave us some startling insights of ATS. So before we get into this whole ATS animal, what is ATS and how we beat that, Pinkesh bhai, I would request you to just share your experience with ATS, how many people apply, and how you use ATS to shortlist candidates. Are you around?
Sure, Kamlesh bhai. Yes, around.
Okay, that's okay.
Hope am I
Please go
audible?
ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, you're audible.
Thank you, Kamlesh bhai. Wonderful session one, right? It was really good to understand how the things work out using AI. But
Mhm.
as Kamlesh bhai, you rightly mentioned, right? Application
Mhm.
tracking system that is called as ATS. What
Mhm.
exactly it is, right? It's basically tracking of all the applications that we receive on tool.
Okay.
So when any job openings is get posted on tool, right? We get
Mhm.
hundreds of resumes against that opening, right?
Okay.
And as an HR or as a team person, right, we don't have that much of bandwidth in terms of screening all the profiles. So
Okay.
what does this ATS tool does, right?
Okay.
ATS tool will make sure that we plug in the JD of the requirement, what
Mhm.
exactly my role is, and
Mhm.
the resumes which I've received for that particular application.
Mhm.
And we run a script there. And basis
Okay.
which we get the scores, saying that this
Mhm.
particular profile is 80% matching, this is 30% matching, this is 100% matching, or this is 90 or 10% matching. And
Okay.
basis which take a cutoff and then take it ahead for the next level. So what generally
Okay.
happens is people are aware of it, right? That I
Mhm.
am looking for or I have worked on this particular skills. But if it is
Mhm.
not mentioned in the resumes, those keywords,
Okay.
right, which is
Mhm.
then in the job description, and because of
Mhm.
which what happens is ATS score is lesser than 80% or lesser than 70%, and it doesn't
Mhm.
get picked up for an interview round. And because of
Okay.
which most of us what happens is, Kamlesh bhai, I'm applying for 30 different roles, but I'm not getting a single call, right?
Okay.
And this is what we end up having those kind of conversation, that you need to build up ATS friendly resumes. And this is
Okay.
all about ATS, right? How we need to look at our resumes
Okay.
and make sure we score higher on those.
Correct. So thank you, Pikesh bhai. This is so just one. Let's do an interactive session. How many of you didn't know what was ATS or what is happening behind the scenes? Just say no. Okay. Just say no. I mean, there is nothing to hide here. If you don't know, today is a day when you will learn it, correct? And you will try to beat it. Okay. So what Pinkish bhai said, it's very important. If anybody is from HR who is attending this call today, he also will understand and corroborate that આપણે ગમે તેટલું સારું સીવી બનાવીએ ને વિઝિબલી મતલબ ફોટો નાખીએ ને આ નાખીએ ને આ કર્યું છે તે કર્યું છે ઇટ ઇઝ લાઈક આઈ વોન્ટ ટુ ઈટ પાઉં ભાજી એન્ડ મમ્મી હેઝ મેડ રીંગણા બટેટાનું શાક આઈ એમ નોટ ગોઈંગ ટુ બી હેપી વિથ માય મોમ કરેક્ટ મોમ લાગશે કે મેં રસોઈ બનાવી ને હું તો હેપી જ નથી ઇટ્સ લાઈક દેટ correct. I am not giving what they want, despite the fact that I have relevant experience, I have all certification, I have all projects which they are looking for, but the keywords are missing. Correct. Okay. So don't worry, right? Life is સ્વામીજી કીધા હતા ને કે વી આર સ્ટુડન્ટ ટિલ ધ લાસ્ટ બ્રેથ ઓફ અવર લાઈફ એટીએસ ખબર નહોતી કોઈ ક્રાઇમ નથી મને બી ખબર નહોતી જ્યારે હું એચઆરમાં નહોતો ત્યારે પછી મને ખબર પડી રાઈટ સો વન્સ આઈ નો વોટ ધીસ એનિમલ ઇઝ આઈ એમ ટેલિંગ યુ એની ચેલેન્જ ઇન યોર લાઈફ ધીસ ઇઝ અગેન અ ફિલોસોફિકલ સ્ટેટમેન્ટ any challenge if in your life or any person in your life if you understand that person or the process it will become your friend for the lifetime, correct? But if that friend or person or the process you don't understand it thoroughly, you will always find this like an Herculean task. Boss, આ હું નહીં કરી શકું. કરેક્ટ અને મેં કેટલા બધા ટેલેન્ટેડ છોકરાઓને જોયા છે સત્સંગમાં અને બહાર મારા નેટવર્કમાં because of not learning a particular skill set, because of not updating their knowledge, because of doing the same consecutive things same again and again, because of not going out of the comfort zone, they are missed out a big time. They have missed out big time in their careers, correct? But don't worry, we are fortunate that we have these kind of sessions going on in satsang. Okay. So why do our resumes get rejected? Now let us spend some time. And મારો ફિલોસોફી લાઈફમાં એ છે કે અંડરસ્ટેન્ડ ધ પ્રોસેસ એનું સાયકોલોજી સમજો એની લોજિક સમજો કે કેમ નથી થતું. If something is not happening, why it is not happening, correct? Because I cannot be wrong always. I don't know the technology, I have to understand the technology. You only have one CV. મોસ્ટ ઓફ અસ આઈ હેવ સીન. હું કોઈ બી દીકરા સાથે વાત કરું સભામાં જઈએ એને કહ્યું તારું સીવી મોકલ તો એકદમ જ સિમ્પલ સીવી હશે ને એણે શું કર્યું હશે કે ઘણા બધા સીવીઝ તો એવા છે કે ઇન્ટરનેટથી ડાઉનલોડ કરીને ખાલી આપણું નામ નંબર ને ઈમેલ આઈડી ડિફરન્સ બાકી બધું સેમ હોય છે, રાઈટ? અને ટુડે, રાઈટ, anybody in HR or anybody from the business side is so smart that one line of your CV he will come to know કે આણે કોપી કર્યું છે કે નથી કર્યું, કરેક્ટ? તો વિચ ઇઝ વાય હું તમને પાછું કહું છું, don't outsource the activity of making your CV even to your immediate leader. That is the criminal mistake you are making. Correct? તમે કોઈ પાસે તમારું સીવી નહીં બનાવો, એજન્ટને એજન્ટે ક્યાંય પાસે તમારું સીવી બનાવો, then go to somebody for beautifying it, using correct English words, using relevant technical words. Okay. So first is we always think that one CV is going to help us. No, it is not going to help us. Many times recruiters completely ignore our application because of the ATS scoring. અને જ્યારે આપણે આ ટૂલ જોશું ને next 5 to 7 minutes, you will be completely amazed and startled. Correct? Okay, what biggest mistake we were making in life? You have relevant experience. Correct? Now I will give example. FICO certification કોઈએ કર્યું છે, right? કાં તો somebody has got print certificate, but he has not mentioned. And in that particular JD, it is a non-negotiable. And read the JD thoroughly. The way you read Vachnamrita Swamini Vatone, read the JD thoroughly because in every JD, આઈ એમ ટેલિંગ યુ, કોઈ સારી કંપનીનું સારું જેડી હશે ને એમાં there will be 5 નોન નેગોશિયેબલ્સ. કરેક્ટ? So if that non-negotiables ma you are meeting 80% of the criteria, then that job is for you. If you are not meeting even two criteria out of five, then you should not waste your time applying for that job. કરેક્ટ? જોબ એપ્લિકેશન કરતી વખતે અનઇમોશનલ થવાનું, ઇમોશનલી જોબ એપ્લિકેશન નહીં કરવાની. સ્પિરિચ્યુઅલી ભગવાને આપણે માટે જોબ ગોઠવી જ રાખી છે, બટ મારે કેવી રીતે ગોઠવી એ મારા હાથમાં છે. અનઇમોશનલ થઈને જોબ કરવાની. આ મને કેપજેમિનીનું બ્રાન્ડ ગમે છે, રિલાયન્સનું બ્રાન્ડ ગમે છે એટલે અપ્લાય કરતા જ રહો એવું ના કરાય. બિકોઝ મારું જેડીમાં માય પ્રોફાઇલ ઇઝ નોટ મેચિંગ, then why should I apply? Correct? Next is this whole animal of ATS which we talked about. Correct? We ignore and exclude most of the time. We get ignored or we get excluded because we have not read the JD. Okay, we have, મારી સાથે બી થતું હતું ને તમારી સાથે બી થતું હશે. આપણે જોઈ લે, ઓકે પ્રોડક્ટ મેનેજર જોઈએ છે, આંખ બંધ કરીને એપ્લાય કરો. કરેક્ટ? બટ દેટ બિઝનેસ એનાલિસ્ટ જોઈએ છે, આંખ બંધ કરીને એપ્લાય. ગઈકાલે જ મને એક દીકરાનો ફોન આવેલો, યસ્ટરડે. He is working in oil and gas sector, business analyst. Correct? And he wanted to apply for aviation industry. બોલે તને લેશે કેવી રીતે આ લોકો? તું શું કરે, ટાઈમ વેસ્ટ કરે છે તારું? કરેક્ટ? સો વી શુડ નોટ બ્લાઇન્ડલી અપ્લાય ફોર જોબ્સ. ટેકનિકલ ઇશ્યુ? ઓકે, ગુડ. Next is very, very, very important. Okay, I'll given one example here. Look at a sales manager role. Correct? Every company has different logic and different nomenclature for every roles. Okay, one company will call it sales manager, the other company will call it business development manager, somebody will call it key account manager, somebody will call it market growth manager, somebody will call it new alliance manager. Okay, so this role is of new alliance manager. મેં બધું કર્યું છે પણ મારા જેડી, મારા સીવીમાં શું લખ્યું છે? સેલ્સ મેનેજર. So do you think ATS will even pick my CV? First line થી રિજેક્ટ કરી નાખશે મને. Correct? Which is why it is very important for us to read the JD thoroughly. Right? જે લાસ્ટ પોઈન્ટ છે ગ્રેમાં, એપ્લાય નો રિપ્લાય ઘણા બધા સાથે થાય છે. ઓકે, વી આર નોટ ધી ઓનલી એક્સેપ્શન્સ. બહારના લોકો સાથે બી થાય છે. તો નોટ ટુ વરી. કરેક્ટ? વી વિલ, this whole tool will make you efficient and it will make you so powerful કે you will be able to discern and decide કે આ 10 માંથી મારે કઈ જોબમાં અપ્લાય કરવાનું છે. Right? You will get, once you get shortlisted for the interview process, it is very important to get shortlisted. That is a win. I'm telling you, forget job madi ke nahi madi. If you are getting shortlisted for the interview process, no, that is the biggest psychological win for us. Correct? બહુ important છે આપણા માટે. And it is said કે visually impressive CV બનાવવું જરૂરી નથી. It has to be ATS optimized CV. This is very important. Correct? હું ફ્લાવર રાખું ને હું કંઈક તાજમહલનો ફોટો રાખું ને મને એવોર્ડ મળ્યો છે એનો ફોટો રાખું અને હું કઈ કઈ જગ્યાએ ફરી આવ્યો છું, મારી હોબીઝ ને બધું રાખું, કોઈને ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ નથી. Nobody is interested in my personal life. Right? The person has 30 minutes to take your interview. He has to understand your personal, professional, psychological life in the 30 minutes. He just wants, or he or she just wants to know how suitable this guy is in terms of integrity, attitude, job profile, and certification. That's it. Correct? So તમારી પાસે 30 minutes છે ને impress કરવા માટે in that 1 or 2 page of CV that you are making. Correct? So it is very, very important in today's recruitment landscape. The success is only going to be your success. Now, what is success? Being shortlisted for the interview process. We have to have an ATS optimized CV. Okay. Now, what we are going to do, the Samanvay ATS Pro Builder. Okay, it has two options. One option is you don't have your CV. That also we will do. Assume there is a completely fresher guy and a CV બનાવ્યું જ નથી લાઈફમાં કોઈ દિવસ, એને આ tool will help make a CV. Second is we will select a JD again for the sake of time and sake of this demo. We will do a full stack JD and full stack engineer for his experience CV. We will match it with the ATS and see કેટલો score એને આવે છે. Second, we will do again an account executive 3 to 4 years. We will take a JD from the market. We have a JD of one use from Satsen of our account executive. અને આપણે એનો ATS tracking કરશું અને પછી એન્ડમાં પેલું જોશું કે એનું રિઝલ્ટ કેવું આવે છે. અને last, what we will do is UI UX, burning problem. Fresher in UI UX. He doesn't have a CV. આપણે એને એનું સીવી બનાવીને આપશું. કરેક્ટ, વિથ અ ફ્રેશર જોબ. કરેક્ટ. નાઉ સી, not only this is helping you to create your CV and become a pro in the entire process, but બીજા બધા યુવકોને હેલ્પ કરવામાં બી આ તમને હેલ્પ કરશે. There are many youths who come to us in satsang that they are not career focused, they don't have the CV, કોઈનું CV કોપી કર્યું છે. So we can sit with them 5-10 minutes, એની સાથે પ્રોમ્પ્ટ કરીએ, એનું સીવી બનાવી આપીએ. આઈ એમ ટેલિંગ યુ, સાયકોલોજીકલ ઇમ્પેક્ટ એટલો આવશે ને, એ તમને એને સત્સંગને છોડીને કોઈ દિવસ નહીં જશે. Correct. So not only we are enabling and empowering ourselves, but we are also becoming nimit in helping somebody create a JD, CV, and securing a job. So, are we ready to delve into this option B and option one? If yes, just say yes. And I am telling you, you will be startled. Yesterday night, we did a demo with Niskambai and Ritishbhai and others. We ourselves were startled to see the results. Correct. So, if you all are ready, just say yes. And I would request Jigar Bhai again to start sharing his screen, and we'll go to a uh, chat GPT agent. Okay, thanks for your response. Now again, just wait. Maximize the screen size. Okay, just do nothing, just wait here. Again, I will reiterate that starting માં કીધું, જીઓના પ્રીપેડ ને પોસ્ટપેડમાં you will get Google Gemini free for 1 year. This chat GPT is free for 1 year in India. Okay, anybody can do it. Okay, Perplexity, I'm not sure it is free, but free version is also very useful. So all of you, if you don't have today, after this seminar, by 12:30 or so, before going for lunch, તમે તમારું આ ત્રણેયમાંથી account ચાલુ કરી નાખો. It is very important. નહીં કર્યું હોય તો. Okay. So what we will do today, now, like I said, Samanvay Pro Resume Builder. First, the screen will come to you when we'll share this link to you. તમારે શું કરવાનું છે? As usual, first type hi. Okay. Now this is a bit time pass type. This is a bit interesting. So please pay attention. What it is telling me, it is asking me कि तारी પાસે CV છે કે CV નથી, right? So for the sake of demo, like I said, આપણે fresher નું end માં કરશું. I will don't type B as of now. What I'll do is, for a full stack 4 years experience, I have a JD and I have my CV. ઓકે, મેં જે ફર્સ્ટ સ્ટેપમાં જે બધા એક્સેલમાં 10 jobs મને મળ્યા કે 20 job મળ્યા, રાઈટ, વિચ ઇઝ વાય આઈ ટોલ્ડ યુ ડોન્ટ રશ એન્ડ હરી ટુ અપ્લાય ફોર ધ જોબ. એમાંથી આઉટ ઓફ ધોઝ 10 I have selected 7 jobs which I want to apply. એમાંથી there is one JD which I have downloaded. મતલબ I am saying you will have to do all these things. Okay, તો એ મેં કર્યું છે અને I am going to do the ATS ranking. So first is I will type B here. Okay, it is asking me to paste and upload the current resume and the JD. Okay, both these things are very mandatory. So Jigar Bhai has already, he has made it ready. So what we will do is, okay, this is full stack 4 years, right? Okay, copy this JD. See, a live share. It is not that we have created. This is live we are taking from naukri.com. Paste the JD and upload the CV. I will upload the CV. This CV. You're going to upload or copy paste? Upload. You'll upload, right? Okay. This is how you upload. Click on the arrow plus sign. What is happening? Log in with new account. Okay, you log into new account. No worries. We'll wait for 2 minutes. So by the time he logs in, what we will do is, what I'll try to extend, what will be the outcome of this. Within 4-5 seconds, it will give you an ATS score. Okay, whether you're 80%, 70%, 30%, 90%. Okay, it will identify the gaps. You done? Okay, it will identify the gaps. Like it will give you marks. Okay, you got, in summary, you are 5 out of 30. In keywords, you are say 20 out of 40. In certification, you are lagging behind. Formatting, you are okay. Your CV's grammatical mistakes are there. These are the areas that you have to add in your CV. Correct? And then it will give you a CV which is ATS percentage friendly. Automatically it will create a new CV of yours, correct, which is ATS friendly. And once that CV is created, correct, you will be able to download that CV, you will be able to format that CV, you will be able to add more stuff that you would have done and then reapply. Correct? We are done? Okay. I think he's sharing his screen. Start. Stop. Start. I just increase the font size. No? Okay. So we will do B. First you add the CV, then paste the JD. Okay. He is adding his CV now. The CV for that full stack engineer with 4 years of experience. Vishal Darji. Okay. Copy, paste the JD. Don't enter. Okay. Now wait. So I have submitted, uploaded everything, correct? Before I enter, I just want you to leave everything that you are doing. Okay. This is going to be a magic now. Okay. वो બધું કામ છોડીને ફક્ત આની પર 5 મિનિટ માટે ધ્યાન આપો. Just to enter and go slow. Do it again. Do new chat. हाँ ATS फेल આવી ગયું હતું. Do it again. Okay. Okay. Here. રાવ દો આજે રાવ દો. Okay. See this. Our result એક મિનિટ hold on. Go up. Are you able to see? Go up. Close this. Okay. ATS score is 15. Just scroll up. ATS score is 58 out of 100. Okay. And like Pinkesh Bhai said, no HR talent acquisition guy is going to call you for an interview. Now see the score breakdown. Slowly scroll down. In summary, your CV is 5 out of 10 compared to the JD. In keywords, biggest lag. Okay. Keyword match, you are 18 out of 40. This person is 18 out of 40. Formatting and readability, 14 out of 20, which is okay. Experience relevance is okay. And skill and total alignment. See what it has done. Scroll down. It has identified the gaps, the keywords which you have done, but you have not mentioned in the CV, which is required for the JD. So these are the resume lacks. These are the keywords which your resume is lacking. Further scroll down. Okay. Okay, these are the other soft nuances, like other traits that you need for this role. Mentoring is missing. Professional summary is that you have not mentioned your full asset SDLC life cycle, your scalability architecture. These are the keywords which are requirement. Experience depth gap. See, it is specifically given the keywords. કે કયા keywords તમે લખ્યા નથી જે તમે કર્યા છે. Go to the next, go further, scroll down. Now see what it is, and hold on. Niche, it has created a new CV for Vishal Dorji, which is 90% plus. Okay, see the CV which it has created. Come down, Vishal Dorji, designation, mobile number, email ID. આ પ્રોફેશનલ સમરી આપ્યું છે તમારું એ વિશાલભાઈનું. નીચે આવો, કોર સ્કિલ્સ આપ્યા છે. ફર્ધર કમ ડાઉન, વર્ક એક્સપિરિયન્સ ક્રોનોલોજીકલ ઓર્ડરમાં છે. એન્ટાયર CV એણે બનાવ્યું છે, કયા પ્રોજેક્ટ્સ એણે કર્યા છે. Now, what the AI has done, AI has taken data from your CV and the JD, it has matched and given you a CV which is 90% relevant. Now, what you can do is download the CV. Just download the CV. Cover letter ને બધું આપ્યું છે. Download the CV in a Word document. See, this is the new CV. આ Jing Bang જે બધું છે તમે એક્સ્ટ્રા કાઢી શકો. Okay, I don't mean to say that you have to share the CV. Now you have to sit and just edit the CV or format the CV, because this CV is 90% matching the ATS. Correct? Amazing and interesting છે કે નથી? If it is yes, then just say JSN in the chat group. And just save this. See, cover letter બી આપ્યું છે within 500 characters. So આને તમારે એડિટિંગ કરવું પડશે થોડુંક. મજા આવી? ઇન્ટરેસ્ટિંગ લાગ્યું? હવે છે ને what we'll do in the interest of time, જીગરભાઈ, we will not do the accounts role, but we will do a fresh CV of UI UX. Okay. Now imagine if somebody is a fresher and a UI UX નો કોર્સ કર્યો છે, કરેક્ટ? આપણે એની પાસે CV નથી અને એને બનાવતો આવડતું નથી, એઝ એની પાસે લેપટોપ બી નથી, and he has come to you. So how would you help him? Go back to that prompt. Okay, just say hi. ओके, प्रीवियसली मैं बी सिलेक्ट करेलू, હવે હું એ સિલેક્ટ કરીશ. સિલેક્ટ એ. Okay, hold on. It is asking me to fill these details. Okay, we have filled already, kept it ready, right? So for the demo purpose, we have already kept it ready. Okay, just I have to, what you can do is copy this. Just don't paste. Go to that. Okay, આ વસ્તુ, this whole thing you have to copy, paste it in a Word document and fill the details. Now enter. Enter the JD. Okay. UI UX to fresher JD. This is UI UX fresher. કેટલા experience છે આનો required? Zero experience. એટલે એકદમ fresher, right? Okay. Paste this JD there. Enter. Correct. એક મિનિટ. તો જે ડેટા આપણે નાખ્યો ફ્રેશરનો, basis that go up, he got 68 out of 100. Okay. Again, the summary has come. Keywords mismatch. Biggest gap in summary and keywords mismatch. Everything else is fine. Scroll down. It has identified the gaps. Just scroll down. It's not going bit slowly. Okay. Now what it has done after identifying the gaps, it has finally created the new CV, which is 90% plus scoring. Correct. Now download this Karan Parmar CV now in a Word document. So imagine, while he is just doing it, એક નવો યુવક તમારી પાસે આવ્યો, યુવક કે યુવતી, રાઈટ, રિસ્પેક્ટિવલી, અને એણે કીધું કે મારી પાસે સીવી નથી. તો this is the tool. Within 3 minutes, you have created a CV. Correct. Save it in PDF, give it to him. એને કે તું એડિટ કર, થોડી ડિટેલ્સ વધારે નાખ, તારા હોબીઝ ને બધું તારે જે નાખવું હોય તે. અને પછી જે લિંકમાંથી આપણે જેડી કોપી કરીને, if he applies, I am sure his chances of getting shortlisted for the interviews are much brighter. Correct. Now this kind of activity you could do for any job, that any JD. First take the JD of me IT છે, non IT છે, sales છે, accounts છે. Go back to that this thing, no, કે એને માટે તમે કરી શકો. અને this whole Samanvay Pro resume builder will give you a resume which is ATS friendly. Correct. So again, one very important thing, like I said, I'm saying this several times in this conversation, કે don't have one CV, one size fit all for all companies. અને આ એક કંપનીમાં એપ્લાય કરવા માટે મને 5 મિનિટ બી નથી લાગતી મારો સીવી બનાવવા માટે. So when I'm applying for 5 different companies, I have to download the JD, paste it here, upload my CV, and just let this agentic AI work and create a CV for me. That's it. So like I said, just sit back and relax, save it, format it, and then apply. Stop sharing. Okay. Interesting લાગ્યું, amazing લાગ્યું, તો JSN લખો ગ્રુપમાં. You CV બધા save કર્યા છે. Okay, good. So you liked it? Very good. Crazy Tech JSN. Okay. I'm happy to see that you guys are liking it, and I'm happy to see that you guys will, I'm sure you guys will fiddle, play around with it in your spare time, and you definitely will be more confident. જો ભગવાનના હાથમાં છે જોબ આપી કે નહીં આપી, બટ એ પ્રોસેસમાં આપણે કોન્ફિડન્ટ થઈ જઈએ ને, that is most important thing, right? So I think we have come to an end. We will take question and answers now. I will ask the moderator team whatever questions you want to ask. But before that, I will request Dishkam Bhai, if he is on the call, you can just come and share his experience, because he is the most involved person with all the youths in terms of current job market અને બધાના લાઈફમાં જે ચાલી રહ્યું છે. In the meantime, જેને જે બી questions હોય ને, you please type. I will request the moderator team to just highlight the questions and we will be able to answer. And અત્યારે નહીં કરી શકે answer. We again have a session next week. And in the meantime, most of you know me. You can call me or we can have a session and we can try to, in a mutually convenient time, we will be able to solve your queries. Ishka bhai, please come. The stage is on for you.
Kamlesh bhai, thank you very much. I'm getting a lot of messages in the group as well as on my personal chat boards. Most of them are really very happy with this webinar. A lot of new features they got to learn in this webinar. Something they've never heard about ATS and many other things. So it is really a great effort by the entire team who developed Samanvay. Once again, thank you to all of you, Chigar bhai, Pinkesh bhai, Kamlesh bhai, Ritesh bhai, Chetan bhai. The entire team is working very hard
Kunal
behind this.
Chauhan also.
Kunal
I
Chauhan in
see.
developing this tool. Yesterday night only they were there. Yesterday morning, in fact, this team slept at 6:30 a.m. and they were preparing for this webinar. So been a great effort by everyone. So now let's uh, start with the question answers.
Hmm.
I would ask the moderator if anyone any has any questions, they can in the chat or in our WhatsApp group. They can post the questions in our chat or in the WhatsApp group. Then Kamlesh Bhai will
Okay.
reply to the questions.
Nishkambai, thank you for your inspiration and guidance. Okay, in fact, yes, the team is involved, but this whole idea I discussed with Nishkambai 4 5 months back, and he inspired us to do this. He and Krishnabai, so this is really helpful. And I'm sure next week મજે આપણે કરવાના છે. I've just kept it in front of you what we have done today. So one question has come about is can you summarize? Yes, so I'll summarize what we have done. It is very important for you to understand that in pointers. See, we understood the difference between traditional job search and AI-based job search. Okay. Then we understood this tool, Samanvay Job Hunter tool. Okay. It is no rocket science. તમારે ખાલી chat કરવાનું છે. તમારું current role, તમારી keywords જે તમારે કરો છો. પછી then your expected CTC, your current CTC and location. It will give you the table of job searches from Mumbai, Bombay, whatever cities you mentioned, and other countries also. Download that into an Excel. Okay. Keep it ready. Go to the links, understand the JD. On the same page, you will find other relevant jobs. So this is first tool that we have understood. Okay. Second tool we understood, we just concluded now, is Samanvay Pro Resume Builder. Two subsets of this module. Somebody has a CV and a JD. Before applying to a JD, read the JD, make the builder, upload your CV, upload the JD. The AI Samanvay Pro Builder will identify the gaps. કરેક્ટ ઇટ વિલ એક્ટ લાઈક અ ભગવતી તમારું તમને ભૂલ બતાવશે અને કેવી રીતે સુધારવાનું એ બી બતાવશે કરેક્ટ તો આપણો એજન્ટ એક ભગવતી છે આ લેટ્સ ટ્રાય ટુ ફિગર નેમ ઇટ લાઈક ધેટ રાઈટ તો ઇટ વિલ ગીવ યુ અ સીવી વિચ ઇઝ ATS friendly 90+% save that and apply it. Second thing we did here was fresher UI UX નું આપણે જોયું zero experience correct we made his CV or her CV in less than 3 4 minutes. Okay, by just typing this you can do for yourself, you can do for your siblings, and you can do for other youths and yuvatis who are attending sabha. In fact, I would urge you should do a session in your respective mandal about how to make CV using this tool. Everybody will like it, and I'm sure they will not leave the sabha. So this is the summary. What is the next question? Recording, yes, you will get. Okay, what I'll do is after this whole this session, we will send this PPT if you want in PDF. We will recording. I'll have to check with Ritesh bhai. If
Yeah,
he,
on YouTube it will be live.
okay, it will be live on YouTube, so you
On
can
the
always
YouTube.
refer. It will be live on YouTube, and most importantly, we will give you the links. Okay. એક જ સજેશન છે મારે કે બીજા બધાને ફોરવર્ડ નહીં કરતા આ ફ્રી આપણા સત્સંગી માટે છે જેટલા બી સત્સંગીને યુઝ કરવું છે એ લોકો માટે ફ્રી ઓફ કોસ્ટ છે you will get both the links. One is in Perplexity and second is in ChatGPT. What else? As discussed about 50% posted a branding job. So yes, agent will filter to some extent, but there is one catch here. The catch is that if you are logged in now, when you are searching this job, okay, let me get specific. This is a very important question. Okay, like I mentioned, 50% or 40% jobs are sometimes branding jobs. So what happens is if you are simultaneously logged into LinkedIn or if you're simultaneously logged into Naukri, right, then it will give you most relevant jobs. Otherwise, what will the algorithm do at the back end? It will figure out that our laptop mark, a desktop mark, LinkedIn is not open, Naukri is not open. So I don't know the login ID password. And there is no tool which is merging these two things because they are two separate entities. So yes, sometimes you will face with you'll have to filter out the jobs. Sometimes 10, 15, 20% jobs may not be relevant. Any other question? Rejected if the resume is made by AI completely. Yes, which is why I told you, it is just helping you to create that Word document. After that, you have to apply your logic. After that, you have to apply your personal achievements that you have done and reword it. Correct? So this Samanvay Pro Builder is making the CV, but it is telling you where the gaps are. પછી આપણે આપણી પોતાની સમજણને અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડિંગથી આપણું સીવી બનાવવાનું છે. Correct? In today's time, role title doesn't not match with the exact work we are doing. How ATS will recognize this discrepancy? See, ATS will not recognize this discrepancy and understand ATS is not a common industry tool. દરેક કંપનીનો અલગ ATS છે. Okay, so like Pinkesh Bhai said, he's working in Accenture. Accenture, if he's looking for a product manager, so the product manager ATS of Accenture will only look at the product manager JD of Accenture and match it with your CV. Correct? So which is why I said you can't have one CV for one party for all companies. So ATS is one ATS for Accenture, second for Deloitte, third for Persistent, next for Citibank. It will be different. As everyone has access to these AI tools and many become commodity, it may become commodity. Maybe everyone will fall in highest ATS. What will be the differentiating then? The differentiating factor will be the two things. One, how much bhajan you do, and second is how you appear on the interview process. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Okay, this is a very good question. It will become a commodity. તમને ખબર છે આ 4 વર્ષથી available છે. Did you know that? It has yet not become a commodity. મને બી ખબર નહોતી 6 મહિના પહેલા, despite being in HR. Okay, there are various tools lying in the world, but how many of them are really going and understanding and trying to master them? So we are fortunate કે આપણને અત્યારે મળ્યું છે. તો forget about the world. Let me make my process more efficient. Okay, and there will be a time કે આ આખું પ્રોસેસ કોમોડિટાઇઝ થઈ જશે અને ફ્રીમાં બી બધાને અવેલેબલ થઈ જશે. But we are the early starters, so we will have advantage of that. If a person is handicapped, so how to find a job in account and finance? See, this is a bit out of the contextual question. Every company, but I know because I am in HR, I know there is something called as diversity and inclusion, DNI. Okay, every company has a mandatory target to hire people in DNI, which are falling under that Divyang or Viklang, this thing. So if you are of falling, somebody is falling in that category, he can mention that I am this falling in this category. અને ઘણી કંપનીઝની અંદર એ લોકો માટે પેલું બી હોય છે, સ્પેશિયલ એપ્લિકેશન બી હોય છે. So you can look for that and apply for if anybody is falling in this handicap capacity. I am also working in talent acquisition. Okay, somebody from HR. We use ATS platform for screening candidates and managing the recruitment process efficiently, which help in shortlisting the right profiles based on required skills and keywords. So whosoever that person is, I would request him or her to join our team, or you should actively participate in the questions that we will float in this group. So I don't know કોણે પૂછ્યું છે. If you can just write your name, I would request that person to come forward. That person is from talent acquisition team and he or she is saying the same thing. Okay, we effectively or aggressively use the ATS platform for screening candidates and managing the recruitment process efficiently, which help in shortlisting. Let us see if this person is in talent acquisition, whosoever he or she is. अगर इन्हें 200 CV મળ્યા છે, તો he or she will go mad to see all the 200 CV. So એ શું કરશે? એ એલ્ગોરિધમને કહી દેશે કે મને 90% પ્લસ વાળા CV આપ. તો આઉટ ઓફ 200 20-25 CV હશે અને એની લાઈફ એકદમ સિમ્પલ થઈ ગયું છે કે 20-25 CV માંથી શોર્ટલિસ્ટ કરીને ઇન્ટરવ્યુ પ્રોસેસ એને સેટ કરવાનું છે. ઓકે, ઘણી વાર આપણે ઇન્ટરવ્યુમાં જઈએ અને કંપનીનું બજેટ 10 લાખ, બટ એ લોકો આપણને જેમ તેમ કરીને 8 લાખ પર રોકી દે, તો કેવી રીતે આપણે 10 સુધી પહોંચીએ? થેન્ક્સ. ઓકે, સો હવે આમાં, like I said, this we will cover in the next session. Okay, this one, the negotiation techniques and AI based offer assessment. But first you should know that એ લોકો 10 લાખ આપવા તૈયાર છે. કરેક્ટ, એ લોકો 10 લાખ આપવા તૈયાર છે. અને સી ઘણી વાર એવું થાય ને કે they hire candidates who is 70% there or 80% there. So if he is 80% there, they will not give him the highest salary, they will give him some less salary. ઓકે, એચઆરના બી ઘણા ટેકનિક્સ હોય છે, આપણે સમજવું જોઈએ. બટ એક્સેપ્ટિંગ ધ જોબ ઓર નોટ એક્સેપ્ટિંગ ધ જોબ એ મારી ગરજ ઉપર છે, હું કયા સિચ્યુએશનમાં છું ને મને કેટલી ડેસ્પરેટલી એ જોબ જોઈએ છે. બટ યસ, ટુ આન્સર યોર ક્વેશ્ચન, હાઉ ટુ નેગોશિએટ, વિલ ડુ દેટ ઇન ધ નેક્સ્ટ સેશન. Can you suggest the best platform for applying the job? I am following the same method and applying in LinkedIn and Naukri platform, still not getting shortlisted. This is what we covered. Google, sorry, એ આપણું જે સમન્વય જોબ હન્ટર એઆઈ ટૂલ છે, એ સિંગલ પ્લેટફોર્મ છે. તમે એમાંથી જે આપણે તમને બતાવ્યું કેવી રીતે જોબ સર્ચ કરવું, એમાં તમારે યુ ડોન્ટ હેવ ટુ ગો ટુ લિંક્ડઇન ઓર યુ ડોન્ટ હેવ ટુ ગો ટુ નોકરી વેબસાઇટ, તમને બધું એક જગ્યાએ પર મળી જશે. હાઉ, વોટ આર બ્રાન્ડિંગ જોબ્સ? ઓકે, કોમન ક્વેશ્ચન છે. બ્રાન્ડિંગ જોબ એટલે કોઈ કંપનીએ જોબ બતાવવી પડે કે અમારી કંપનીમાં ઓપનિંગ છે, બટ એકચ્યુઅલી ઓપનિંગ હોતી નથી, કાં તો ક્લોઝ બી થઈ ગયું હોય, બટ ખાલી તમે અપ્લાય કરો, બટ દે વિલ નેવર રિસ્પોન્ડ ટુ દેટ જોબ. જસ્ટ સ્પેસ કરો ને. How does the tool prevent AI detection flags by recruiters? Can the AI detect over optimization of keyword stuffing? Yes, it can detect over optimization of keyword stuffing. In my 12 years of experience in HR, I have learned one thing: be very honest. Don't oversell yourself and don't undersell yourself. Correct? Always, मैं personally भी घना interview crack કર્યા છે એવી રીતે. They ask me that, okay, do you know this? I say, sir, I don't know this, but I can learn it. Be very honest. Okay. Don't try to be Amitabh Bachchan in the CV. Okay, just try to be whatever you are, and that is appreciated. હું તમને કહું, એક out of the context, people don't need Phantom and Superman. They need people who can do their job and listen to what the seniors are saying. That's it. It's plain and simple. No logic. Okay. Yes, to answer your question, AI will be able to identify if you have used some jargons or keywords that you have not done. But અગર તમે કર્યું છે ને તમે લખો છો, then there is no problem. Does resume length impact AI ATS ranking? Yes, industry standard, your resume cannot be more than 2 or 3 pages. There is a difference between CV and resume. CV is curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae is like details about your profile, 2 to 3 pages. Resume is just 1 pager. Okay, you cannot have more than 2 3 pages. ઘણા બધા CV 15 પાનાનું CV જોયું છે, right? એ બધું આપણે કરવાની જરૂર નથી. We just need not more than 2 3 pages. What skills will AI hiring system prioritize in next 3 years? Okay, I cannot predict. Warren Buffett cannot predict what the Sensex will be tomorrow. Nobody can predict this. Okay. If we use these AI tools, is there a need to buy a premium account for LinkedIn and Naukri? For senior jobs, you may have to buy, but for all the jobs which are below 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, you don't need to buy any premium account. This will be able to help you. Interest of time, we will just take a couple of more questions. Branding to થઈ ગયું ને? Okay, somebody has asked that if half of the jobs are posted which are branding, how will the agent filter out these jobs? Agent will not filter out. Okay, it is on my judgment. Whenever you see something, આપણે લાગે આ સાચું બોલે છે કે ખોટું બોલે છે, right? So it's based on our judgment. We will be able to ascertain and assess કે આ job genuine છે કે job નથી. There are various parameters also. If the job is posted for more than 30 days, it is closed. If there are more than 400 applicants, and if you go to LinkedIn, you will come to know how many people have applied. If there are more than 200, 300 people who have applied, and the job is more than 30, 40 days, there is no need of applying for that job. Okay. Audit executive in BSR, and okay, don't be specific. Okay, on these chats, don't name your companies. It doesn't look nice. I want to change to domain in account executive. What is the process should I follow? આ છે ને એકદમ rhetorical questions છે. આમાં અત્યારે નહીં જાઓ. Technical point of view થી કોઈ questions હોય tools ના, we will be happy to answer. Okay, so in the interest of time, what I'm going to do is I will just tell you in brief in 2 minutes, what are we going to achieve in the next session? Again, same time, 10:30, next Sunday, we all will meet. And by that time, you would have done a lot of homework about uh, whatever things we have done in today's session. We have a Samanvay interview simulator tool. Okay, this is going to be a simulator which will say that, okay, I'm applying for a full stack 4 years experience. What are the type of questions I will expect in level 1, level 2, level 3 interviews? Correct? It will detail out the questions that they are asking. Okay, and to that extent, you can go, okay, for this full stack role in Capgemini, what are the questions they are asking? In TCS, what are the questions they are asking? You can say that, okay, I'm a business analyst in financial sector or BFSI sector. What are the questions I can expect? Okay, so see, it's very important to be prepared for the questions. Again, it will give you answers, but you don't have to ratify those answers. Okay, you have to use your judgment, you have to use your personal deliverables that you would have done. તમારું તમે જે અચીવ કર્યું છે એ બધી વાત તમારે તમારા લેંગ્વેજમાં એને કરવાની છે. You will get a detailed set of specific question and answers. Next is Google AI Studio. This is completely free. Okay. Now there is no login required. Your Gmail is enough for this, but we will do a mock interview. Correct. They will, a lady or a male will ask you questions in video. You will be able to answer. It will assess your answer, which is specific to the JD, and it will give you feedback કે તમે કેટલું સાચું બોલ્યું અને કેટલું effective બોલ્યા છો and what areas of improvement you will have to do. Okay. And last but not the least, the Samanvay offer negotiation tool. Okay, once you land up with the offer, real offer, okay, you have to upload that offer. It is again like, it's very startling and amazing tool. It will assess your entire offer. It will break down કે તમારું, basics compared to other companies કેવું છે, CTC કેવું છે, bonus કેવું છે, working hours કેવા છે, work culture કેવું છે આનું, which are the areas where you can still negotiate, right? એ બધું તમને એ tool આપશે, so that when you are negotiating with the HR or the business of your prospective company, you are more substantiated evidence based તમે negotiate કરો છો, randomly negotiate નથી કરતા. Okay, madam. So this is what we are going to do next Sunday. So I would request, what we will do going ahead is, group ni under we will send both the links of the first tool that we did was Samanvay Job Hunter tool, AI tool, and Samanvay Pro Resume Builder. Okay. હવે શાંતિથી એકલા બેસીને કરજો, ગ્રુપમાં નહીં કરતા, because this is not a group activity. Because you are learning, you are discerning, you are broadening your knowledge perspective. તમારું knowledge spectrum તમે wide કરી રહ્યા છો, તો શાંતિથી કરજો. ઓકે, અને આમાં કોઈ પણ જાતનો ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછવાની જરૂરત નથી, સિમ્પલ છે એકદમ. ઓકે, once you download the table, don't start applying for a job. Wait for the next week. Let's complete the entire process. Then you can start applying for the job. And if somebody is happy in the current job, please don't apply because we are telling you to apply. Okay, there is no need of randomly changing the job. But most of you who are either stuck in a job, કે જેની જોબ નથી મળી રહી, કે જેની જોબ જવાની છે, કે જેની જોબ નથી, એને માટે આપણે ટૂલ બનાવ્યું છે. So with this, what I'll do is I'd like to thank all of you for your wholehearted and immersive and interactive participation in today's session. And I hope if you have really gained something today, please like JSN in the group, right? Let's live with a very positive thought. અને આજનો દિવસ છે ને નેક્સ્ટ વીક સુધી આપણે ઘણું બધું શીખવાના છે. ધીરે 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 પ્રેક્ટિસ કરશું. કરેક્ટ. એન્ડ વી વિલ ટ્રાય ટુ મેક્સિમમ લેવરેજ ધીસ to our benefit, right? And to help other youths in satsang. Again, so with this, I thank all of you, all the team that has worked hard to make this possible. And have a great weekend and do your homework that we will mention in the group in short time. And thank you again, and Jai Swaminarayan.
Kamlesh bhai, the tool,
Yes, Vishal bhai.
everyone will have the access to the tool
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
they will have access. Yeah,
It is
everybody
there.
who is in the group will have access. We have not logged it in the backend. Everybody will have the access.
Okay, so we would request everyone to use this tool for this 1 week. So
Yeah,
they can get them well, and they will have a good hands on. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
sure. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Jai Swaminarayan Badane. Have a good weekend. Jai Swaminarayan, Das Nadas.
Again, I would like everyone, if everyone loved this webinar, then kindly give some emojis in the group for, especially for our anchor Kamlesh Bhai Dikshit.
We all are Nimit. આપણે બધા નિમિત્ત છે, ભગવાન બધું કરી રહ્યા છે, કરાવી રહ્યા છે. બે 2 વર્ષ પછી તમારામાંથી કોઈ આવું સેશન લેશે. ઓકે, સો દેર ઇઝ નો રોકેટ સાયન્સ. ભેગા મળીને આપણે આગળ વધવાનું છે. થેન્ક યુ એવરીવન. થેન્ક યુ નિષ્કમભાઈ. થેન્ક યુ
Thank
રીતેશભાઈ ફોર
you.
કોર્ડિનેશન. જય
And
સ્વામિનારાયણ.
everyone to practice in this 1 week with the tool, and let's invite people who have missed this session for next Sunday also,
યા
right?
કરેક્ટ.
And the session will be live on YouTube. So if someone has missed, we can ask them to go and refer this session during this week.
ઓકે, જય સ્વામિનારાયણ બધાને. દાસના દાસ. જય સ્વામિનારાયણ. નેક્સ્ટ સન્ડે મળીએ 10:30.
So we are ending the session here. We are ending the live link here. Jai Samanvay.